Hello friends. Uh, I would like to first thank to the GRIP, the Sparks Foundation, uh, for giving me this opportunity to present Task 5 right away. And the Task 5 is basically is presenting the exploratory data analysis for specific sports data set. So the level of this Task 5 is generally the level advanced level. So let me introduce myself. My name is Bhavinkumar Patel. I am enrolled in GRIP April 21 group, and basically I am here to discuss about the task 5 to perform exploratory data analysis on data set of Indian Premier League, that is IPL. So the problem statement is, as a sports analyst, find out the most successful teams, players and factors contributing win or loss of the team. So I have used the Jupyter notebook, basically from Python, as a tool to analyze the dataset. I have downloaded the dataset on the given this link. So the basic level of this task is advanced level, which contains the creating a storyboards, screen record along with audio explaining. Actually, I am doing exactly of the same, and the charts and interpretations. uh, we have to use annotations and animation and images whenever it is applied. So let's start with the data analysis part. So first of all, I have importing the main libraries which are going to usable throughout the analysis. So let me import it first. So after importing the libraries, let's import the dataset from local drive. Actually, the dataset, there are two dataset, that is one is matches and another one is deliveries.csvs. So I have importing this matches first. So let me import it and display it just for our reference. So I have find the shape of the match dataset. So there are 756 records found here with 18 different features in this dataset. So let me describe this dataset just for our future reference. Uh, this is the description of our dataset, which is having a count total 756 records. The this is not important mean for this ID, but definitely we can go for the uh, wins win by runs, that is each and average the teams are won by run are 13 runs minimum, and the wickets is 3 wickets minimally they are won by the match. So let's move to the information part of the dataset. So by using this info part, we can say that there are total 18 features, different features, which are having integer type and object type of the parts. So let's get some of the team names. Yes, they all of the team names are displayed here. So as per the above information, the rising Pune Supergiant. Let me focus on here. So this is the rising Pune Supergiant and the rising Pune Supergiants. So database is having, this is a duplication data duplication kind, or we can say the spelling mistake type. So I just want to check this data set and came to know that rising Pune Supergiant is having two names. Just one is don't have S. So I have just combined this rising Pune Supergiant to Supergiants for my data wrangling part. So rising Pune Supergiant having the two names have been founded for Supergiants, so we need to correct it. So rising Pune Supergiants need to update in team 1, team 2, toss winner and winner columns from matches.csv and batting team column in deliveries.csv. So let's do it for as following. So let's correct the team name from Rising Pune Supergiant to Rising Pune Supergiants as per our listed columns. So I have replaced the old name, that is the incorrect name, with the correct name. So now let's check that the null value is in the data set or not, available or not. Oh yes, the null values are found. So what we are basically doing, as per the above listed table, we can clearly see that CT, that is CT, is having 7 null values, while winner, player of match, umpire 1, umpire 2 and umpire 3 have respectively 4, 4, 2, 2 and 637 null values found. So umpire 3 is having maximum of 637 null values found. So we can see as an we can do as an resolution part that umpire 3 we can remove from the data set, or we can take it by just placing a NA value to it. So I have decided to not to dropping this column, just take it with this column and go ahead, because I don't have to fit any kind of the model in this problem statement. That's why I am continuing with taking this column with NA value, but just replacing the N slash A value in place of 0 or nothing. So let's fill the null values here. So I have basically took CT, winner, player of match, umpire 1, umpire 2 and umpire 3 as this table shown me. So let me fill these values, and now after filling null values, let's check whether the dataset have any null values into it or not. So as per this table, you can say that CT having the 7 null values, but now there is no null value. Then the winner having 4, there is no null value. Umpire 1, 2 and 3 having 2, 2 and 637, but there is no any kind of the null values found. So let's analyze man of the match award winner as per our problem statement. So these are the man of the match guys who are receiving the man of the match awards. So I just want a basically top 10 man of the match owners. So let's analyze mostly selected top 10 man of the match candidates from the available data. Yes, so these are the list. This is the list which is having the top 10 players who is having the candidate who is having the man of the match performers. So let's visualize this above data into the bar graph. So I have basically used the bar graph in by using the matplotlib library and with using the different colors and the other properties. So this is the bar graph. This is I have used mostly the horizontal bar graph, because the names which we are showing on the y-axis is actually very getting closer and closer on the x-axis while I was plotting the plot. That's why I have decided to plot the plot and present my slides in horizontal way. So this is resolve my problem. So the minimum man of the match from the top 10 players is got by the Virat Kohli, while the maximum is from the Chris Gayle. So from the above graph, we can say that man of the match award has been presented to Chris Gayle for 21 times, as you can see here, which is most time high frequency from available data at first rank. So we can say that Chris Gayle is at the topmost player who is getting 21 time of man of the match award. Then after AB de Villiers is just one more step back to the Chris Gayle in the competition of man of the match award. He is on second rank with 20 time got selected for man of the match, while Virat Kohli is having 10 securing the 10th rank with 12 time of selected as an man of the match player here. So let's present the above data in pie chart as well as to see the result with another way. So this is the pie chart where scale. I have actually plotted the pie chart for just top 5 players. So I can say that scale is selected for 22.8% from all the 100%, that is approximately 23%. Then the AB de Villiers is having 22%. So this is just an example of an pie graph. So we have analyzed for the top 5 players and got the result as per the above graph. So let's analyze the match results on different basis. Yes, this is the match results. So normally the match having the results, that is win or loss, is 743, while 9 matches are got tie and the 4 matches are got for no results. So let's analyze the match results in a graphical way. So I have plot a pie chart having 98.3% with the result, that is normal with win or loss, and 0.5% is having a no result, and 1.2% is having a tie in that. So from the above visualization we can say that overall 0.5% of matches had no results, while only 1.2 of the matches have been declared as tie. So let me plot a graph, guys, so it will be going more clear using this bar graph. So normal the matches having the result are 743 as per this data, and the match having a tie decision as 9 matches and 4 is having a no result. So analyzing the teams choose to bat or field after won the toss. So I am going to analyze the teams who actually won the toss and choose to bat or field. So first of all, I just want to take a decision for toss, that who is going to fielding or who is going to batting. So overall from this tossing analysis we can say that after winning the toss, mostly 463 matches are captains are decided to field first, while 293 matches the team's captains are decided to bat first after winning the toss. So let me plot this data so we can easily understand the graphs. So from the graph we can say that almost around 61% of the match who captains are decided to field first after winning the toss, while 39%, around 39% of captains are choose to bat first after winning the toss. So let's analyze the result of toss now. So toss winner teams are here. I have listed toss winner teams with their particular winning toss. So Mumbai Indians is at the topmost. So Mumbai Indians won the toss 98 times. At the second most time, the Kolkata Knight Rider 92. Let me plot this data so we can understand more easily. So the 10th listed 10th team who is win the toss with with 8 as is Kochi Tuskers Kerala, and the most won the toss teams are Mumbai Indians, Kolkata Knight Riders and Chennai Super Kings. They are at the rank 1, 2 and 3 respectively. So from the above graphical representation, we can say that Mumbai Indians is the team who won the highest toss, while Kochi Tusker Kerala won the toss all the time less toss as compared to the other teams. Okay, so let's analyze the teams who won by runs. Let's go for the teams who won by run. Uh, this is for the run, this is for the wicket, this is win by runs. Who uh, this data is for winning the toss and win by runs. This data is for winning the toss, bat first, and won by wickets. Winning the toss, field first, won by runs. Winning the toss, field first, and won by wicket. So here are all the data analysis of the uh, data. So total 135 teams, total 135 matches are under. They won the toss, chose to bat first, and won the match by runs. So by runs, total 135 matches are there. By wickets, but after what? By wickets what? But they won the toss, chose to bat first, and then won the match by wickets. So total 153 matches are there. Then captains who won the toss, choose to field first, and won the match by runs are 22 games are there, while the most frequently and most maximized number we are getting here is 253, who won the toss, choose to field first, and then won the match by wickets. So after analyzing the data, we can say that winning the toss and choosing the decision of fielding first will lead to the winning of the game. We can say that. So most probable we can say that the winning the toss and choose to field first is going take us to the winning stage with a very earlier stage. So let's analyze analysis of the teams won the toss, choose to bat first, and won the match by runs in the graphical manner. So there are total 10. I have analyzed in the top 10 games the changers. So here is the graph for that. So Delhi Capital is winning just won the toss one time, choose to bat first, and won the match only on one time, while Chennai Super King is having the high frequency rate, that is 31 matches they are won by choosing bat first after win the choosing choosing bat first after win the toss. So let's analyze the teams who won the toss, choose to bat first, and won the match by wickets here. So by wickets, Kings 11 Punjab is at the topmost position, while Delhi Capitals is at the lastmost position. While analysis of the teams won the toss, choose to be field first, and won the match by runs are at here Royal Challengers Bangalore, that is won 28 times, while Kochi Tuskers Kerala are won just for one times. So analysis of the teams won the toss, choose to field first, and won the match by wickets are Kolkata Knight Riders are having large frequency of 37 matches winning, while Kochi Tuskers Kerala is least 4 matches winning. Just this is list, man, guys. This is just a 10 top 10 records. That's why I am talking about the least. But if I am talking about the overall data, then there are many more uh, many more teams are also there. But I am just taking this top 10 uh, teams. That's why I am talking about the least. So Kochi Tuskers Kerala are having 4 match who is won by wickets after choosing the field first after winning the toss. So let's analyze the analysis of matches played by the city. In which city how much matches are played. So let me plot the diagram for this one. So total 101, which is very we can say the large amount and the large frequency of matches played in the Mumbai, while least matches are played in Bloemfontein for just 2 times. Well, let's analyze the deliveries data set here. Guys, I was talking about the second data set, that is of deliveries, which is having the information of overs, balls, is super over is there or not, innings, then leg buys, no balls. That is, we can see the scorecard related the data available in the deliveries. So let's merge the ID season winner, these three columns, from matches.csv to deliveries.csv. It will take us to A's of the data with one data set only. So I am going to merge this by using this. Okay, so I have done this. Okay, so I have also replaced that. I have very first I was introduced these teams, actually Rising Pune Super Giant and Rising Pune Super Giants. So I have replaced this Super Giant to Super Giants and combined their data to single one. So let's take analysis for total fours and sixes recorded in the score books of the every team. So by doing the analysis, like let's say, let me plot this one. Actually, it will be very easy for understand to present also. So let me analyze it. Okay, analysis of the fours and sixes by scored by each teams are, as per the graph we can say, the maximum runs scored by Mumbai Indians. Actually they are the winners also, so obviously they are going to score the high scores by compared to the other teams. So on the second most competitor of Mumbai Indians, we can say, is the Royal Challengers Bangalore, by just taking their scorecard here. So this is the second most team who is playing well after Mumbai Indians. Then we can say the Kings 11 Punjab is also performing a good as compared to other teams. So we can say that mostly in top 10, Kochi Tuskers Kerala is having so less score, that is having 223 only. So this is all guys about this scorecards, and let's analysis the batsman hitting maximum force. So we are talking about the maximum force and who is hitting the force. So as per this data set, we can say the Shikhar Dhawan is the most force hitter here. So okay, this squeeze function, I have actually used this squeeze function to convert the data frame to series, because there are some requirements of plotting. So I don't have any much of idea about the data for plotting a plot from the data frame directly. I just know who is plotting a plot from the series function. So that's why I have converted my data frame. That is this data frame to this series. So let me take you to the type of that part also. So it is now converted to the series. Now let me go to the visualization part of this abo data. So let me tell you. So Shikhar Dhawan is having 526 force. That is the maximum force in all of the innings as compared to the other players. While Parthiv Patel is having 366 force hitted. In the top 10, Parthiv Patel is at the 10th rank with 366. I think that is also a good part, man. So let's analysis for batsman hitting the maximum sixes, and the maximum sixes, we can say the yo-yo Chris Gale. Yes, Chris Gale is the highest sixes hitted man. So let's visualize the part of that. Okay, so oh my god, so the graph is itself says that the Chris Gale is the biggest man for the sixes hitted. So 327 is the large number that the Chris Gale is hitted the sixes, and there is no nearby any of the player. So I have come to conclusion that Yusuf Pathan is having 161, Pollard is having 175, then Watson is having 176, and Warner is having 181. That is and so on. But the Chris Gale is having 327, that is a very largest score of sixes. From my side, there's top 10 batsmen scoring maximum number of runs. So we are now moving from maximum fours to maximum six, and now maximum runs. So maximum runs we are talking about in this, Mr. Virat Kohli is on the first rank. Then after Raina is on the second rank. Mr. Virat Kohli is having 5,434 runs with the first, securing a first rank, while uh, Raina is having 5,415 runs and with securing the second rank, while Gautam Gambhir is having 4,223 runs by securing the 10th rank. Let's make analysis for the top bowlers. Now we are talked about the batsmen, now we are moving to the bowlers now. So here is the bowlers and the wickets are respectively here, but we are going to ascend, we are going to sort this numbers into descending order so that we can find the topmost bowlers from this data set. So I have already filtered it down, and now let me convert this data frame to the series. So I don't require this much of the fields now. Okay, let's visualize Zobo data into the graphics. So yes, I have did it actually. So uh, Jadeja is having 108 wickets with securing the 10th rank, while Malinga from the Sri Lanka is going to take a first rank with 170, the highest wicket taker bowler. By doing this analysis, I have come to know that this data set is about just an, I can say, uh, mm, uh, the last year of 2000, and I think this is 2018 or 19 is the last year for this database. So guys, 2020 and 2021 is also pending. So this data is actually this 17, 17, 18, yes, 19. So 20 and 21 is not having recorded in this data sets. That's why the numbers are varies uh, as per the current trend in this data set. So, but I just provided this data set and just want to work and analyze the data and display the graphs as per my knowledge. So I have did my levels best to representing and exploring the data analysis and by presenting the graphs to you. So thank you so much guys to hear me up to this end, and that's all from my side guys. This is Bhavin Patel signing off. Yeah, thank you so much.